All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our weekly Friday stream. Hope you
Yeah.
all are doing well. Hey, David, how you doing?
No, I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Again, really excited. Oh, right now I realized we don't have the link in the Discord event. So
Oh,
yeah,
let's
I'm going to
just
fix it
we
now.
can access it.
That's not
Yeah.
cool.
Uh,
Um, yeah, let's see. Okay, I saved it, and yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
nice. Hopefully people will jump in soon then.
Yeah. Anyway, this will be recorded, and I think we could benefit from it, and we could just have fun, both of us. And
Yeah,
let's just um, get on with it.
yeah, exactly.
So, first of all, tell me and all the audience that we have, which is, Pawan just joined. Hey, Pawan, how you doing? Um, so to me and to Pawan and to all the future audience, how was your week? And how is your
It,
week going?
it was a good week and it's a good day today, so it's going good. Uh, we are working on quite advanced features that are like advanced debugging, and it's a lot of stuff to think about and checks to do. So we are covering all the places where stuff can go wrong, and also like showing information that is useful to the user so they can debug why the email or SMS or any notification is not sent as it should be. Uh,
Mm-hmm. But you have any particular obstacles right now that you face?
No, like as I usually say when it's like a lot of stuff to do, it's not a matter of complexity or it is hard. It's just a matter of it takes time to implement stuff. And at certain spots you find obstacles, but then you need to remove them and move on. And usually the obstacles is very small in these type of implementations. I think anyone that have added some kind of logging or some kind of uh, debugging tools inside of the application knows that it's usually just find all the places you need to add the lines of code to actually log it, and
Mm-hmm.
then move on to the next spot. So it's not very complex, I would say. It's mostly just do it.
Yeah. So we kind of discussed that. Well, we are planning to do a strap implementation, right?
Yeah.
Um, do you had something else in mind, or are we still kind of
No,
go
no,
for it?
no. That's we are going for that.
All right. All right.
And
Great.
you actually asked me to not read ahead, so I have just opened two tabs in my browser, the Novo site and the Strapi site. So we will have everything from scratch.
Yeah. So like having everything from scratch, that's the only way to go.
Yeah.
Kind of during those events. But yeah, let's do it. So um, I would prefer. Wait a second. I will just change the title of the stream to um, integration to Strappy, right? I
Yes,
mean,
that sounds
yeah,
interesting.
that's. All right. Good. I haven't managed to change the title, and we already have other viewers and audience that joined us. So,
Uh-huh.
you know what? Before one last thing, before we will continue, is I just would like to publish it also in Hacks. Um,
Hello, Dima. Welcome.
Ooh, look at who is here. Dima is kind of my really honorable guest. He's not that often on my streams.
Uh,
All right. So I'm enabling your screen sharing, all right?
yeah, and I will move away from our stream window so people don't need to see us multiple times.
I think they don't mind. But yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, okay. So we have Strappy here, kind of their main website.
Yeah.
So let's just go through all what's happening.
Yeah. So maybe just a quick introduction to Strappy for those that haven't seen it before. Strappy is a open sourced CMS headless, and basically what you can think of that, and people that have been in the industry for a while usually knows WordPress, and maybe a lot of us have come in contact with WordPress anyway in our work somehow. So basically, Strap is the backend, or like the admin panel that also WordPress have, but for Strap you can use any front end you like to use. That's why it's called headless, because it doesn't have a head that can talk to the world. That's how I like to see headless. So let's go ahead and actually just click get started. I have checked, so we have Node and npm installed, so that should be fine.
I probably will just code along with you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, why not?
So first we need to run the installation script. So let's go to Visual Studio Code, and I have prepared a folder. So let's see what's happened if I do like this. Yes.
If someone in the chat will have any questions, feel free to type them. We will display them on the screen, so don't feel like we don't see you guys.
Let's actually do like this and try to actually install the project in my already created folder.
We're going with a really blank folder.
Yeah, there we go. That's much better for me. The installation usually takes some time, so let's see what's going
on. What's the comment you used? I missed it.
So
Wait, I will just go to Strappy.
Create Strappy app. It's in the documentation, but instead of adding the name of the project, I just added a dot. That means it will install it in the current folder that you are in your terminal.
Choose your installation type. I will go with Quick Start. Did you go with Quick Start or not?
Yeah, I did go with. I get Quick Start guide exactly. Oh, there we go. So that's some kind of local.
Oh, hello, Miri. Welcome to the stream.
So let's just go ahead and do like this.
By the way, everything is visible enough? Would you like maybe to? Um, you would like us to increase the size of the screen somehow? If so, say that. So Miri is asking, what are we doing today?
Hopefully, we will build a plugin for Strapi so it can be used together with Novo. So let's see how it goes and what we will be able to do today. And I think we at least will need around 2 streams to do this. But
Could
let's see.
you zoom a bit your screen, David? Is it
Uh,
possible?
let's see what's happened when I do it. Does it make any difference?
Well, I hope. Yeah, Biswa also asked to increase the size. Okay, now it's better. Now it's
Okay.
better.
Great. Let's see how it goes when I go back to my Visual Studio Code because I have quite small size on my font. So let's see if we need to upgrade that as well. So let's
Hello,
see if we
Bastanos909. Thank you for joining. Thank you all. Yeah.
let's see if we okay. Uh,
Santosh. It's Santosh.
let's see now.
Santosh is one of the moderators from Hack Squad. Nice to have you here, buddy.
So I just created my plugin for Strapi. This is how it looks with the dark theme, I guess.
Let's see. Do you think that maybe it is? Okay. I will hope that right now the screen layout is a bit better. Okay.
Do we need to
So,
adjust, or should
did
we?
you? What did you say?
Should we adjust anything, or should we?
No. Yeah, just continue. That's fine. I think now we're fine.
Okay, that's great. So what we like to do is to actually add a plugin for this, maybe in the marketplace in the end. Let's go to the Strapi documentation and see about plugins development. Sound like a recent way to do it. So CLI is always third. Okay, so I can use npx to do it. Perfect. So let's do that. npx Strapi. So let's open a new tab. npx Strapi. Strapi generate.
So, what you creating right now?
So we will generate a basic plugin setup for us. So we actually have that created to go.
Yeah.
And as you see, is the size of the font here maybe a bit small?
Yeah. Could you maybe increase the size?
I will check the settings.
I think that even if you will click like Command plus, it should increase everything.
Let's try that out.
Yeah. First, it's much better for us. I don't know if it's convenient for you.
Let's see how I'm able to handle it, but let's go ahead and use this.
Hey, Me2Per2, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Long time no see. Thank you for joining.
So now the Strapi CLI asks us what we like to generate. So I will go ahead and select the plugin. Novo, let's call the plugin Novo.
David is the best. Yeah, let's call the plugin Novo. We like Novo.
And then use TypeScript is my preferred way of language. And there we go.
That's it.
Now we have a plugin called Novo. Let's see. So go to
where is it?
In the source folder, I guess. Plugins.
By
Yeah.
the way, David, I will kind of during you talking, I will also have a conversation with the chat.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mito Porto, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for asking. You were here last time. That's okay. That's so cool. Um, yeah. So, where is the plugin?
So it's in the source folder, and then in plugins, there
Oh,
was
great.
one plugin for me. So, and that was the one we created.
That's probably just kind of their standard um, file structure there, right?
I think so. I think they generate a standard file, standard for a plugin, and they add some default options or settings, I guess. So let's go ahead and do like this. Let's go into that
40
script.
Gamer said, all my homies use Novo.
That's something we would like to hear.
Yeah. Thank you for joining, 40.
So I did go ahead and added Git. So we have source control over the plugin only. So I will not commit anything outside of the plugin, just the plugin.
Mhm.
And I will just
How did you concentrate only on the
uh,
plugin
so I
file?
navigated to the plugin folder, Nova folder in the plugins folder, and
Yeah,
then just git init and then a dot to tell the terminal that I'd like to do init of git in the current folder.
got it, got it.
So now I just will just do initial commit with
By the way, Biswa, I think last week was implemented an integration with Vercel, and I think next week or the week after we will also having here on a stream to kind of go through how he did it.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so now when we have the generated plugin, let's go ahead and read some docs and see how we should do it. So let's see the server API. Can interact
By the
with
way, I think when we discussed this matter last time, kind of the integration process, you said that there is a plugin that basically works or at least use the same the structure as Novo does, right? Do you
I
remember
think
it?
what's SendGrid plugin.
Yeah, probably SendGrid.
No, it was a strategy provider. Let's go ahead and see what they are
By the
doing.
way, why does it say rerun on the stream? Good question. I have no idea. David, do you have any idea why it said that?
No, oops.
So weird. Yeah, it was somewhere along the providers.
Buildings or enable and configure the plugins. Maybe it's a provider that we should do instead.
What, like to add Novo as a provider? Yeah, that's what we talked about. To add Novo as a provider.
Yeah, let's go ahead and see if there is a generate. So maybe we will just start over. We are learning on the way, you know.
Yeah, I
Let's
think we could just find a provider plugin and maybe use this.
Yes, I think it will be called a provider plugin in then because they don't have a generator for provider.
Hmm. Um, I think we have a question. Yeah, so Dima wrote, David, could you explain about what the plugin will do?
So basically, what the plugin will do, my thinking about the first version is like it will use sending the email as maybe the login emails or the any emails used by the admin panel, and maybe in the future we could even be used to actually send email like newsletters or anything. So let's see what we can implement, and then I guess we could open source it and see what people like it to do.
Well, I hope that answers. Sweet.
But maybe it's a good idea to actually look at the SendGrid provider that we talked about.
But you're searching it for in a marketplace, no?
Yes, I could do like that. Providers?
Maybe type email or something.
There we
Oh,
go.
here, SendGrid.
Store command ready to be pasted in your terminal. So let's try this out. Let's do like this. Okay, I see. So it's like a package. No, then we don't need it. Then we can't. Then we need to browse the source code.
The source code, yeah, I think, yeah. It's
Providers.
SendGrid.
SendGrid. Let's look at what they have here. They only have one file. Okay, so they are doing very small integration. Basically, what our provider have in Novo as well, the basic send command.
Do you think we can use it somehow?
I'm not sure. I think we like to be a bit even more integrated maybe. So let's see what we can do. But
and if we will just connect kind of connect only our API to here, and then all the dashboard and everything will be managed from the Novo dashboard.
Yes, but we need to add so they can select what template they need, like to use and so on.
Yeah, but the templates and everything, it's supposed to be already in the Novo dashboard, no?
Yeah. But in Novo we have all the templates of the workflows, and for us to know which template or workflow that will be used, we need somehow identify it to see it. So that's why what we need to the admin panel for Strapi as well.
So we need to integrate it to the admin panel, basically?
Yes, basically. So let's actually look at the documentation. Let's look at the life cycle. This function is called load. Okay.
Chat, I just remind you guys that you can ask anything. We will display your question. We will address it, answer it, or just discuss it. So feel free to do so.
Okay, so it seems like we can define.
Dima said maybe someday we can integrate the Novo template editor to fetch notification content from the Strapi CMS.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Another
So
thing to the backlog.
Yeah, exactly. So to be able to use Novo, we need to provide the API key. So I am thinking how we can add like at least a object that is needed for the Nova plugin, so it can be integrated with Strappy. So I think this is kind of it that the plugin provides. Let's actually. I would just like to have one name, like one field on all the other content type. Controllers. Middleware. Let's actually just dig into the code and see what's going on.
40 asked, do we have Python SDK for Novo? I think not yet, right?
I think we have a repository for it. Someone needs to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we have someone working or was working on it before. So let's see. Do I need to enable the plugin?
Here, 40 Dima just shared the link to their repository.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's good to have Dima here.
Yep.
Someone started to work on it, but it's not finished.
Okay, yeah. I thought that was the start of it.
And yeah, it would be amazing if you could maybe handle it, 40. Yeah, what did you say, David?
I was looking how I could enable our plugin so we can see it live and kicking.
Maybe we could go to another already integrated plugin and search their source code and see how they done it.
No.
Maybe even just install a working plugin that have some of our functionality.
No. Here we go. Let's okay, yes. Resources. Oh, then I get back here. How do I add the plugin? Okay. In the config. See? This step, I guess, it's important. Config folder. What's it called? Plugins. Okay, so the file is not created automatically, so you need to do it.
Dima said that his dog Casper says hi. Send him hi back.
Let's spell it correctly and hope. Whoa.
Where are you digging right now?
No. How do I develop?
Where are you searching? Wait, build your admin. Okay, got it.
I get some error. Cannot find module dist. Okay, why is it looking for the dist?
Lila said hi as well. Hey Ruzu, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're doing well. I'm having fun. See how David works.
Yeah, usually I'm not getting so many problems. Let's see if we can do scramble and run.
What the problem that we're experiencing right now?
It tells us that it's looking for a module that is not present. Maybe we need to run some command to build a plugin in the package because it's looking for the
Have you? But we
Okay.
haven't installed any
No,
plugin.
but I like to see if there we go. That's the problem.
Okay.
We need to start even the plugin to build. There we go. Now it should be working,
So
hopefully.
so so what did you do right now?
So what I did was like in our plugin folder, Nova folder, I ran
Mm-hmm.
npm run develop. So it's actually creating the dist folder with the build version of our plugin. And now if I reload and check plugins, we see Nova.
Nice.
That does nothing yet right now, but we can
Does not.
actually
It does nothing.
but
Oh,
we
that's
can
great.
actually see that it's created, and this is what we get.
Well,
Uh,
it's something. It's
by
something.
the generated template, I guess. How does it look in the configuration? So I guess here is what we should have item that says Nova, so they can generate or add a API key for Nova.
Mm-hmm.
It's very great. Now we have something to work with. Add features to admin panel. Let's see if we can actually add something. Settings
What's a
API.
description of novel plugin which sounds important?
This might be what we are looking for. So let's see.
What do we see here?
This is how you add a settings section for your plugin.
Mm-hmm.
It seems so. So let's create a new settings section for Nova plugin.
How it's supposed to look? I mean, what kind of data points or integration points you actually adding right now?
So what we at least need is the API key field, so we can actually store the API key for Strapi to get when we try to send any emails. But we
Mm-hmm.
also need, I guess, because you can host Nova on your own, so the URL for the API would be good as well to have, because we can actually provide that to the Nova SDK, the Node.js version.
Mm-hmm.
So the Strapi plugin can be used with the self-hosted version of Nova as
Mm-hmm.
well. So what I would like to do is to add a settings tab or a settings item just like this, and
Mm-hmm.
just go to fields, one for the API key and one for the URL for the where it should call. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so I will try to create a section, and that should be done inside of the admin folder, they say, and then they said admin source index. Admin source index. Here we go. Permissions. Perfect. Perfect. Register. We should be in register. Let's do this. This is the register. So let's check where this ends. Up, up. And we get no help from the app. Can we? Maybe they should add a bit more of typings to Strapi for us to be able to do this easily. But let's copy what we have here and do it like this.
um, Dima is asking, what is your most favorite Visual Studio Code plugin?
Oh, great question. I am very bone Visual Studio Code, I think, but then I'm using a lot of plugins anyway. But let's go to my plugins or extensions and see what I have installed. So, of course, the theme.
Of course.
That's one of the most used thing, I guess. But as you see, it's mostly Slint, color, highlight. So I get if I do like this, and I'm writing like this, I get this color cube, so I see what color is used,
Mm-hmm.
which is quite nice.
Yeah, it's convenient.
And then I have this git lens to get some more git commands. So I have like git, and then you see I have a lot of different git commands I can go
Nice.
from the spotlight or the command bar, which we now
Nice.
have added to Novo, or adding to Novo. And there is I hope there is some more issues to do in the command bar for the community.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there are.
And then of course, the icons is also a plugin.
Mm.
Icons.
I think, David, could you be the only one from the R&D team that is using Visual Studio?
I think I am. I'm not sure about Pablo, but I think I could be the only one.
All our R&D team kind of keen about WebStorm.
Yeah. And I think I used WebStorm for a few hours and was thinking,
Oh, Pablo is using Vim.
okay.
Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Oh, Biswa is using Visual Studio Code as well.
Nice.
Yeah, so you are not alone.
That's good. So let's see.
So what are you searching for right now?
I'm looking into how I can just. I hope they have a predefined component, so I could just get the input field as they have here. No, I did see like so. I just get this type of input field, so I don't
Yeah.
need to create my own component for it. But I'm not. I don't know what the name is, so I try to figure out what the name is of it. Let's actually close the Novi tab as well.
Maybe we can see it in the code.
Yes, I guess so. So go to GitHub. Let's search for settings. Custom fields. A lot of docs, all the MD docs.
Oh, there are a lot of pages.
So if anyone have a way of doing more advanced searches inside of the GitHub, to actually exclude some stuff, I would appreciate it. Because usually you can exclude, like, I'm not caring about the ViewPress folder, so I would like to, or maybe they have advanced. Oh wow, I just found the advanced search. That's great.
Dima said that click dot.
Click dot.
I'm not sure what you mean. Open Visual Studio Code in web.
Yeah, I could actually look. Yeah, that's true. Admin. They are not adding a lot of stuff for me. So it's mostly
This was said on the repo homepage. Press dot.
on the repo.
Homepage. Press. What's happening?
I know what's happening, but it doesn't seem to work for. So is it? Do anyone know if it's working for Novo? Yes, it does.
Use source graph. if search something in code.
So what that does in GitHub is that it's actually opening the repository in a Visual Studio Code mode because Visual Studio Code can be hosted as a website or like a app.
Nice.
That's what GitHub does.
So cool. You know, I didn't know that.
I did know it, but I didn't know the short command for it, so that's a cool
That's so
way.
cool.
It looks a bit different than
Of
the
course it
usual.
does. It doesn't have all your plugins, man.
No, no, but like they don't have the top bar where I like they can't
Oh,
do this,
you're
I
right.
guess,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what they are doing with this instead.
Yeah. So,
But it's supporting.
where could we search it?
Oh,
Struggle.
it was in the, here we go. It was in the wrong repository.
Is it the documentation repository or not?
No, I was in the documentation repository, but I needed to go to the normal repository.
Oh, okay, okay.
Components. Here we might have something. Nope.
Dima said that it can install all plugins if you log in. Really? Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He
For
meant about the Visual Studio Code web version.
yeah. Speaking of good plugins for Visual Studio Code, now when Dima mentioned that you can do it in GitHub as well. So what I have, and I think it's actually a good plugin to use. So settings sync is amazing to use. I use it. That's how I set up Visual Studio Code when I start working in Nova with in seconds. Because the first thing I did was go into Visual Studio Code, installing this plugin, authenticate with GitHub, and then selecting one of my GIST in GitHub, and then they just sync. So the settings for my edit Visual Studio Code on my private Mac was
Nice.
gist and saved as a gist. And then when I go in here, I just install the plugin, told settings sync to log in to GitHub, pick the correct gist, and it just downloaded all plugins, did all the settings for me, and I was ready to go.
Dima saying that the settings sync is now integrated within Visual Studio Code natively, if he remembers correctly. I think so
Ah,
too, but I'm not sure. Could it
because
be?
this is for me a key feature of Visual Studio Code, and I guess WebStorm could have it as well, but it's amazing to have it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
let's
we're still searching.
find something useful.
Yeah. So Santosh checked, and now it's a native feature in Visual Studio Code.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, that's great. So weird that it's so hard to find this component.
Okay, let's try what they're doing here instead. This is usually something I do sometimes, like copying some code that I think is what I'm looking for, and then just trying it out. Okay, let's just. Well, let's actually. Really, do I need to do comments? Yes. Let's see what's happening. Overview. Where is it? I'm not doing this right, I think.
Dima said, I won't tell your employee about it. Employer.
Well, you know, sometimes you just need to try your luck and see if it's working.
Yeah.
But this must be in the documentation how you do components. Because this is if we like to have your own component, but I just like to do a normal.
I'm trying to find the dashboard source code.
Is this still the? No, this is the menu.
Where it should be? Maybe you need to restart Strapi server.
Like it's
Dima
not
said that.
in development mode, so it should auto reload. But let's do it. Does it say anything about? I think it should be auto reloading. Component pages up. Mission. Why isn't it giving me the auto completion? Okay. Let's do like this. And just remove this. This as well. And just see what's happened.
What is the generate content type?
I'm not sure. What happens? Okay, so it's not actually reloading the strap, it seems like. Why is it not showing up? Okay. It's just the email plugin.
Could you maybe I sent you over the Restream private chat? Maybe there's something you could use.
Okay. Oh, that would be useful. Thank you. The most important thing here is that it's like a connection. Well, this is content types. This will be needful when we have been able to provide.
So the next maybe. the server customization. Wait, it's the next part.
Okay. Web next article service. Okay, that's. This is how you do controllers and how you to do stuff. What create control route structures. Get information. This happy object.
No, there is no component here.
Manage settings with the store. This could be useful. A plugin might have some settings. This section will cover the server part of handling settings for plugin. This is great.
Which part is it?
That it's actually providing us with information about how to add a plugin. So let's go to this server routes. Okay. But this is only setting and getting settings. How do I show them? Admin customization. Reduce language. Yeah. We're going to inject our component later. Admin source plugin icon. Yeah, this is not.
Oh, I think I found it. Component injection.
Life cycle function to inject. I think this is where they add a custom component. We just like to have like a really simple. Okay, you need to actually make your own card for it. Well, let's go ahead and do it and see what's up.
Copy everything.
Yep. Admin source components. Components. So let's add new file. No, new folder. Settings. And then we add and let's just do like this. Just remove some parts so we don't. Let's end it. We will need this type of stuff later on. Just like it to show something. Okay. Okay, so it shows me how to import this somewhere, I guess. Go. Admin. Import it, but we have settings, and let's call it here. Then in the bootstrap, it's empty. They tell us to just inject okay. Let's call it.
We're still looking for a component code, right?
I think I managed to do some of it. Let's see what's going on. But here they imported settings. What? To be honest, this was much more advanced to do than I thought it would be. Okay, so you need to create your own page even.
Really? Why?
I'm not sure. Like I told you, I thought it would be like, okay, here is the input field. Just give it its properties, and now you have a settings field. Maybe this, and we can't find how to do it. But right now, I'm not sure. Okay, so let's try this out instead. Okay. Why isn't it showing up? Is it because I need to? Because this is building in real time, so this is okay. Nope. Section. Section. Yes. They had. Let's move this here. So we don't need to have this here. Yes.
I'm sending you something again over the private chat. Check that out.
Yes. Components. Ooh, okay. Generation media number. Attributes format of content type. Yeah, this is this, I guess. But I'm not sure why my settings page are not showing up.
What, you're not sure about what?
Like, I thought I added some component now.
But it's not rendering.
No.
Should it be rendered in real time?
I guess so. Did we get any? When in doubt, restart everything. What's going on? Okay, let's delete this. Let's rebuild this. Like, I have changed stuff in the plugin. Is it cached because we have initialized it?
You want to try maybe on a different local host, kind of to.
How can I not see the changes? Do I get a high inside of the... I get nothing. No. It's like the plugin this didn't exist even.
Can you check the rendering maybe on other parts beside the plugin?
Okay, so now it should have changed name, but it... What happens if we do like...
Hmm. It's like it doesn't even see it.
No, like I have removed the icon and the icon is still there. This icon should be changed.
Yeah, so it's not connecting at all. It's not rendering at all.
What? It's like I am in another direct, like I'm not showing. Oh, now the plugin is gone, but this is still showing. So it's not listed here, but this page is still showing somehow.
That's so weird.
Because if I do like this, it's showing.
Okay, so the problem is that probably the plugin section is just not being rendered, but it's only that section.
Home page. Let's up this. Oh, happy calling. Let's not look to see. Oh, maybe it's like this.
What did you do?
Remove the build folder for Strappy server. Like, it's not what I expected, but it's something else. So now we're actually getting errors. That's a good start for us.
Yeah.
Let's do like this. Let's remove this again. But do I need to remove this build folder each time I do a change to the plugin? It's
Maybe you need just to update the build folder.
okay. Let's see if there is another command I can use to do this. No. But that explains a lot, if you ask me, why it's not. And now it's actually picking up the components I provided, because I guess this is showing. No. Yeah, so now it should show high somewhere, I thought, but it did not. Maybe even in this one. Yeah, so now it's showing high in Swedish. That's how I usually debug stuff. So now it comes here, and then it goes. So now it comes into this components. So now we can just do like this to clear it up and to see what's happening if we just return. Hello, mobile. And then I will go into package JSON. So each time we start the server, we do build and start the swapping. So now when we run this, it will remove the build folder and build it again for us.
That's so weird to do that.
Okay, we are missing something. But if we go back to our, this should not be needed anymore. If we do like stuff we did and restart this. The next stream I will have researched this a bit to see why we need to restart Snappy each time.
Oh, it's rendering now.
So now it's going into this plugin and to this homepage.
Okay.
So that's now we know how that page works, I guess. And we also know why we didn't see any result of doing the changes we did inside of here. What if we now go to settings? We see the general page settings. Hello, Novo. There we go. Now
Yay!
we
Yay, it's working.
1 hour and 10 minutes in, we have a settings page. And now it says Novo. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's definitely a progress.
Yeah. What we will do with this page, we will figure out. I guess it's like we will have some settings or something, or doing some payload builder maybe. We will see. But now we actually have a settings page. So now we only need to figure out how to import um, input fields from Strapi. So now we can try to do, let's add a fragment so we have something to build around. Now we need to restart this. And then we go.
What happened now?
Okay, I will do like this because this package must exist in GitHub. Oh, there is even UI for all the components.
Oh, nice.
All components are available in Storybook. This is nice. So the text input, this is what we need. Now we are talking.
Yay.
So they are doing it like this.
Why we don't just
I should.
import this package and call those components from the
That's
storybook?
what I'm doing.
That's what?
Like I am importing this text array input or text input here, and now I will just try to use it. Maybe I copied a bit too much. I did this. I don't read right now. Move on.
Santa said that we're getting there slowly but surely.
Yes.
And then Miri said that she can hear your Discord notification and thought that it's hers.
Yes. Sorry for that. I actually closed Discord. It will start for me. There we go. There we have it.
Yay!
We can't change the value yet, but we have an input field.
That's good. That's really good.
So let's go ahead and use state.
What we are adding now, kind of after having the fields, what
So
we
what
need
I
to
will
do now.
try to do now is to actually be able to edit the text input field. So let's go ahead and call this API key. And let's remove the placeholder. Let's remove the hint. API key. And then we will provide this as value. And then I did see that they have on change. And I guess this is the change event. So we will do like API key dot target value.
I believe we are adding state to store the input value provided by the user.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right, Santosh.
And now we can type in the
Nice.
field.
Great.
So now we can see if they have like a password field. Or can we add a property to this one? Do they have like a type? label action. Oh, here we go.
Oh, password, yeah. Mm-hmm.
What is the... Okay, so they actually have the type enabled on this field.
Nice. That's it?
Yeah, I just need
You
to
haven't built it yet, yeah.
restart it. There we go. Now we can't. Now it can't say the API key when it's pasted inside of this.
Good.
That's nice. That means that we can create another and do. No, let's just call it.
URL for what?
So this will be where we will send the trigger inside of the Nova documentation. Beautiful. We have a way of running Nova locally. But this also means when you're using the SDK, you need to change where you're pointing your requests. I was looking for... Maybe here we have... yeah, so here you can... No, that's only the component. Don't we have that in the documentation? Maybe we don't. That should be...
We don't have it in the documentation.
But if we go to GitHub, I can show you.
Let's open an issue.
Yeah. Please, anyone, if we... And double check me, maybe I didn't find it. But if we don't, please open an issue on it. So here you see that we can provide a backend URL. And that's how we... okay, we are using the HTTP client. Basically, okay, let's go to that one instead. So that means that we will be able to call any self-hosted versions, and by default we're calling the cloud version of Novo. So this is basically what we will be using. And then we can... change this. And we change this, and we start. We go. Perfect. Reload this. Nice.
Nice.
So now we need to store these credentials somewhere. Maybe we need a button so they can click save.
Yeah, probably.
See a button here. Do they have submit? Okay.
Oh, they're using Bootstrap's components.
Oh yeah,
right?
maybe. I'm not sure. most of the framework looks almost the same. They have been inspired by each other a lot. I was thinking if they had a submit button, but maybe a normal button will do. A normal button will do. Okay, that's easy enough. Then we have to save.
Now we adding the onClink function. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. When they click, let's just do this for now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Where are we going to store it?
I know that Strapi have a way of storing settings by default. You just need to
Good.
do the call to the backend, and I guess we need to create a controller to follow the MVC pattern, model view controller pattern, to store them inside of Strapi, and then we can use them, get them from Strapi when we need them inside of the send method, send to Nova or trigger method we will create to send emails.
Do you want to continue this already on the next stream?
I think we could continue this on the next stream.
Okay. Okay.
Do you think we should end here or should we continue?
Well, unfortunately, I have a meeting soon.
Okay, we need to wrap up.
Wait, Santosh wrote something here. The component system seems to use styled components. Oh, okay. Yeah. So it was really insightful, and I really enjoyed the thinking process and how you're searching for everything. And I believe that it's beneficial for every person who is watching. Probably in the if we will save this stream and then kind of go with editing it, and you just solve it in 5 minutes. Yeah, it could be really, really cool. And anyway, we will continue this or on next Friday, or I'm not sure if I even want to wait until next Friday to complete this, because I mean, we're literally kind of almost there. You know?
No, I think there is a lot of stuff to be done. We need to save the credentials, and then we need to find a way of hook up with all the emails that Strapi likes to send. So we could take all the information that they are putting into the templates, and let's see where we end up. Maybe
Yeah,
it's not.
absolutely.
Maybe we will send all the HTML from that Strapi likes to send to Novo to begin with, and then we will find a way of hacking Strapi, so we will override all of the templates creation.
Do you want to create a repository and store the current code there?
Yeah. I will create a repository. Maybe we can get a repository inside of the Nova HQ organization.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I will create one and I will post a link inside of.
I think we can have there kind of a folder that we will call it integrations, and again, in there put a Strapi folder, maybe a Vercel folder for what Biswa did, and manage it from there.
Yeah, and I will try to dig into the see how we get the live reload, so we don't need to restart the server each time.
Yeah, it's really weird that we need also to delete the build. Yeah. Anyway, I had a lot of fun. I hope the audience had as well. And thank you very much, David.
No problem. No problem.
All right. Thank you all for joining. And see you on our next stream.
See you guys.